Good day everyone, I am Garcia, a second-year nursing student from Section 1 in Back. So for today's video, I'm going to perform LEOPOLD'S maneuver. It is a 4 maneuvers to assess fetal presentation by the palpation of the external abdomen of the mother. The objectives is to identify the number of fetuses, determine fetal presentation, the lie, fetal attitude. To identify point of maximum intensity of fetal heart rate in relations to woman's abdomen. And to monitor the descent and the internal rotation of the fetus. For the equipment, we need to have our fetal monitoring devices such as Doppler and our stethoscope. Perform hand hygiene to deter the spread of microorganisms. Ask women to empty the bladder first, because this increases maternal comfort during examination and facilitates accurate assessment. Please empty your bladder first before we proceed to the procedure, okay? I want you to flex your knees. Position woman in supine position with one pillow under her head and with her knees slightly flexed. This ensures comfort, relieves tension of abdominal muscles. Place small rolled towel under woman's right hip. This displaces uterus to left off of major blood vessels and avoids supine hypotensive syndrome. If right-handed, stand on woman's right facing her. This facilitates examination by using dominant hand. First maneuver, identify fetal part that occupies the fundus. The head feels round, firm, freely movable, and palpable by ballotment. The breech feels less regular and softer. This identifies fetal lie, which is vertical or horizontal, and presentation, which is vertex or breech. For the second maneuver, using the palmar surface of one hand, locate and palpate the smooth, convex contour of the fetal back and the irregularities that identify the small parts, such as feet, hands, and elbows. This assists in identifying fetal presentation. For the third maneuver, using the right hand, determine which fetal part is presenting over the inlet to the true pelvis. Gently grasp the lower pole of the uterus between the thumb and fingers, pressing in slightly. If the head is presenting and not engaged, determine the attitude of the head. This confirms presenting parts, helps identify degree of descent, and if presenting part is not engaged, it can be rocked from side to side. If engaged, it cannot be rocked. Fourth maneuver. Turn to face gravidas feet. Using two hands, outline the fetal head with palmar surface of fingertips. When presenting part has descended deeply, only a small portion of it may be outlined. Palpation of cephalic prominence assists in identifying attitude of head. If the cephalic prominence is found on the same side as the small parts, the head must be flexed and the vertex is presenting. If the cephalic prominence is on the same side as the back, the presenting head is extended. Again, perform hand hygiene since hand hygiene deters the spread of microorganisms. After that, chart fetal presentation, position, and lie, whether presenting part is flexed or extended, engaged, or free-floating. This provides database for future findings.